Momstera. Today I thought I would share with you some of my DIY and painted pots that I've done. I am a huge crafter. I love to craft things, and so I really enjoy creating custom pots for my plants. So without further ado, I introduce you to the home girl. She got the side ponytail. I really love pots that use the plants as like the hair. I think that's super cool. So I just kind of, put this girl together. Really simple. I used a Sharpie and then I painted to fill in the color and whatnot. This is my Hoya Carnosa Compacta. I love Hoya, as you will see. I have quite a few. And so yeah, there's that one. Another Hoya I have in this pot. This one I recently, I attempted a Pinterest find where it's called marbling, water marbling, involving water and nail polish. And it didn't quite turn out as good as I wanted it to, but it grew on me. After I got the plant in there, I was like, okay, she's cute. But yeah, I think I put glitter in the paint, and I think that might have been what messed it up. Anyway, this is Hoya linearis, and I'm super excited. I'm pretty sure that I have a bloom coming in, which is amazing because I just potted this. I had it rooting, and I just potted it up, so fingers crossed. I will share that bloom with you guys if it happens. Pray for her, y'all. Okay, so next I like to show you a set of painted pots that I did for a few plants that I got for my birthday. I love purple, it's my favorite, so I painted these pots. The plan is backwards, don't worry about this, but I spray painted some terracotta pots. You can usually get terracotta pots for pretty cheap, so I think these were like a few dollars, and I spray painted them, and then I did some stenciling, and I free-handed some vines, and then just dollar store material. I found this lace that I thought would be cute, just super glued it around the top for this gorgeous plant here, which is Begonia lucerna. And this one this is a cutting from my mom's plant, which is like 6 feet tall, y'all. It's crazy. But it is so pretty. These polka dots literally look painted on, and I'll give you a close-up. But I love this plant. It's, in the angel wing begonia category. I'm such a fan. So along with that set, I also have this burgundy ripple peperomia. It's got like some purple tones and silver. So I gave it a silver and purple pot. Also spray painted, same thing, stencil, free-handed, and then again I found this material at the dollar store, and I thought that it went really well together. Plus peperomia love terracotta, so it's a winner. Speaking of peperomia love, this is the last one in the set. My favorite peperomia in the world. It's by Silver Frost peperomia, which I believe you saw in a previous video. If not, go check it out. But I custom made this one the same way, and again, real on a budget. So but this plant right here, y'all, is so happy that it is actually flowering, which blew me away. I just found him a couple of days ago. Now peperomia flowers are not impressive. They look like these silly little alien stick thingies, Um, and this one looks like a snake tongue. I don't know if you can see it, but so yeah, nothing super impressive, but when the plants flower, it does mean that they are super happy and that they have the best conditions. So that made me really excited to see. Another one that I made for my daughter, I made this for her birthday. She loves pink, and it's just a little pink Fittonia in there, a little nerve plant, and just, you know, got some material, some ribbons, beads, and this little flower plate I actually already had, so it works perfect as a little drainage. There's also a polka dot plant in there as well, and so my little girl has my passion for plants as well, which makes me super happy because she comes to tell me, "Mom, I found a new leaf on my plant," and it brings me so much joy. So I made her own. Okay, another that I painted. I really love black and white, and I wanted a tribal theme for my Rhaphidophora tetrasperma, which just a couple of cuttings that I have potted in here, but I've heard they grow really fast, so I'm excited to see it fill out. But yeah, get you a black pot and some white paint, y'all. It is, I think it looks really cute. And what I did was I just Googled some tribal designs and just kind of made something up based off of the inspiration that I got from there. So there's that guy. I left out one of my Hoya. I recently did this one actually, and I used a sponge. I painted this on with a sponge because I thought that it would really kind of match the speckling on the leaves. And I used silver paint. It has like a silver speckle. This is Hoya curtisii. And then I just kind of made this little design up with the Sharpie. So I like this one. I think it turned out well, and I can't wait to see this plant fill out as well. These were just some cuttings that I had gotten too. And another plant that I love peperomia, as you saw. I also have a watermelon peperomia. What is it? Peperomia argyria. Okay. And so I thought red pot, you know, with the watermelon works well. It looks like the flesh of the watermelon. This one I just did a simple design, some swirls along the top with some puff paint. So that's another really easy way to, because the pot was already red, so I just added some puff paint, which is another cheap and easy way to do some painting on your pots. Oh, another fun thing, since we love crafts, my kids love crafts as well, and so I like to include them whenever possible. So I had them paint some little dollar store terracotta pots. This is a Hoya numeroroides. I don't know, I probably butchered that name, but it's fuzzy. It's a fuzzy Hoya. And my son Malachi painted this. He did such a good job. So it's just neat to have a fun activity to do with your kids, and as well as a keepsake that has purpose to it. So yeah, that's always fun. I've got another one. This one's not quite as organized. One of my younger children did this, but I love it the same. And then these are my two little strings of bananas. You see they grow in. They're a little wispy right now, but they'll get there. They'll get there. Okay, so another thing that I like to do is I really enjoy making propagation bottles because I find that things root a little bit better if the jar that they're in is opaque. So I cover it up with whatever, I raid my craft box and I cover it up with whatever I got. So that's what happened here. And this is a cutting of some purple heart, which has a little root there. It's not super purple right now, but during the summer this plant gets really deep royal purple. It's beautiful. Here's another little propagation jar that I made, just with some special paper and some ribbon there. Just hot glue it all on there. And this little cutie is Peperomia piccolo banda, which I think is adorable. I love the contrast in the leaves. It's like a grayish green with like a dark line going down it. So here's another propagation bottle I did, just using some patterned colored paper that I find a lot of the time in like a scrapbooking aisle. And this lace was actually crocheted by my grandma, so it's cute. I put it in my daughter's room. She has a little pink theme. I fed some pink ribbon through there and put a little bow, so I think it's really cute. I know my baby girl likes it too. Last but not least, I've got my little air plant house that I made. This actually was a clearance Christmas item, and it had like Christmassy stuff, little snow and red ribbon and stuff on the inside, but I wanted more of a year-round look, so I added some colored moss and just some little marbles and crystals in there for my little air plant guy. So this is my one and only air plant. I'm not a huge air plant person, but he's cute. I like him. So yeah, that is about it for today's video. Let me know if you guys enjoyed it. Let me know if you would like me to do like an instructional DIY video. Be on the lookout for some more budget type videos. I'll show you how I get my beautiful decorative plant pots on a budget. And yeah, have a good day. Thanks for checking me out, guys. Bye.
Can't control the beat, let it be, let it breathe. My chick got the glow, you're my own.